Hello everyone. I am Steve's avatar. Steve wanted me to come on here and announce that his personal tarot readings from now, October 2022 through December 2022 are all half price. The price for a full personal tarot reading will be £20. That should be somewhere in the region of $23. The normal asking price has always been £40 for a reading. But for just over the Christmas period he is cutting all readings down to just £20. So if you had ever wanted a personal reading by me, now would be the time. And grab this deal while it's hot. This deal will end sometime during the last part of December 2022. All you have to do is email me at stephenabbott1976@googlemail.com. You can also find the email link in the description box below with all other links. You will need to send me an email and I will respond with all links and instructions.
Scorpio, yo-yo, yo-yo. You could be going up and down. I don't know, unless you're using a yo-yo. Anyway, how you doing? So Scorpio, so very quickly, I am a storyteller, Tara, Tanya, Great Britannia, someone from Britain, Tyler's Tarot, Tanya, Great Britannia, Tatiana, T-Rex, Tatiana Rexon. Anyway, so Scorpio, don't forget you can watch this Life Path for Scorpio and Aries because we deal in numerology. That's the first one. Second one is that I am a storytime tarot card reader, which means that I will basically tell you a story of how the representation of a feeling and a thought comes through in the cards. Okay, so this one is about your environment and what it is that you should be aware of around your environment. Not every story will fix. Not ever Fitzy, Fitzgerald, Fitzine, Francine, anybody beginning with F. I'm also hearing Steph, Sarah, Cece, Steve, Sandra, Cassandra, Casino, Sharon Stone, someone from Australia, someone that keeps going to a casino and spending and gambling a load of money at a casino. So it could be Las Vegas. I'm hearing Alaska and also Alas. That is someone from up north in Britain, because that would mean we call them lasses. Okay, girls up there, from men to girls, you would call them a lass. Okay, so I'm hearing Alaska, Alas, that Las Vegas, LA. Okay, LA Lake, Lakers, Lake District, Peak District, Sheffield. Some of you could be travelling very soon. I am actually going away. I'm a Scorpio rising, by the way. You're right. But yeah, Scorpio. Hold on a minute, what are we doing? We are doing Scorpio. Yeah, sorry, I did say Scorpio, right? Sorry, I've done so many readings. I'm lost. Yeah, I've done Gemini last. So Scorpio, yeah, so you could be travelling very soon. I'm actually going away for a couple of days myself on the 27th, I believe. Yeah, so Las Vegas, Sheffield, which is where I'm going, Bakewell, Sheffield, up north somewhere, Yorkshire. So they've got British people here. I'm also in British Isles, so I'm hearing Ireland from Ireland. You're up there in Ireland. Idaho, also Idaho. Potato from Idaho. Moving, Richard Pryor. So some of you could be thinking about moving very shortly. So the name Short, or Gary Short, Tina Short. Sorry, I'm hearing some of you might be considering moving. Okay, Richard Pryor. Fuck you, Roy, I give him the wrong finger. So you might be giving someone the finger and saying, I'm out, I'm done, I'm putchy, I'm finished, I'm moving. So some of you could have come from my Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, North Node or numerology placements, and there's been a lot of like considering head in the clouds, Pisces, it could be a Pisces, thinking about moving, so on and so forth. And because Richard Pryor was moving, so there's this energy of that is considering moving at some point. Okay, now whether that be a job or Rob or Robin or Robert or Robertson, but that would be considering moving a job or a house or a home or state, village, town, doesn't matter. But there's an energy that's underlining something about a lion, maybe with Leo. Okay, can also be Aquarian placement. That would be 8. Thinking about moving at some point. Okay. So that's what I've got for you for your messages. So let's see what Scorpio should be aware of in their environment, please. Anything that Scorpio should be aware of. Any of you out there, Scorpio Rising crew? Come on, Scorpio Rising. Yes, baby. We're complex. People don't get us, Scorpio. Let's see. Scorpio, anything for them to be aware of in their environment, please. So your environment can be mother, father, sister, daughter, can relate to your partner of what they're seeing and feeling that you're going through. But there's travel. There you go. So travel. So for a lot of you are probably going away for a little while. You could be just going on a short break holiday type sort of thing. There is also travel in the future that's coming up. It could be a plane, train, or an automobile. In this is a couple that are actually going away for a little while, thinking of traveling. If you are thinking of traveling and you're on your own, you might meet this fair lass here. My fair lady. Lady in the Tramp. Someone could be more of a lady and someone's a bit like me, more trampish, really. But it's true. My girlfriend is so gorgeous and so good looking, and I just like long hair, like, you're right, Dave, how are you getting on, Nige? But I lost loads of weight. Can you not tell I'm getting more skinnier, Scorpio? I've lost nearly 2.5 stone, Dave. I have actually, yeah. Sex Sender's working really well. If any of you guys are on a diet and you want to know, Sex Sender is the way to go, bruv. Oh my God, it is so easy to lose weight on that. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. But anyway, yeah. So can you tell? Can you tell what it is yet? Someone might be from Australia. Anyway, so yeah, you're probably considering traveling, going away for a little while, probably moving in the future, going somewhere else maybe. Alka-Seltzer. Alka-Seltzer, you could have a lot of indigestion or Rennie, Regina. You're right, Regina. Regina, Renee, nasal cavity. Nasal. Hazel, Dean, Danielle, Hazel, Dean. Hazel. Someone could have hazel eyes. They could have hungry. You could be from Hungary. You could be feeling very hungry for a lot of you. You might be travelling thinking, right, I'm starving, okay, and we're going away and I'm going to have a cheat day when I travel. Anyway, so let's see. I'm actually going out today, Scorpio. Taking my fair lady out for some lunch. But Scorpio, what Scorpio should they be aware of in their environment for Scorpio? So you've got, oh my God, this person's crying over you. They're watching over you. When I'm gone, leaves are on the ground. Winter's come. Okay. How can hurt so... Anyway, crying over you. Sad, hurt, upset, etc. Oh dear. Oh dear, what can the matter be? It might be a life path 9 or I don't know. Someone's like, I'm out, I've gone, I'm travel. Who's going to look after you when I'm gone? I don't mind, I can look after myself when I'm gone. So someone is gone with the wind. Gone with the wind. Could be the snowman, okay? But like, it could be snowing where you are. Someone's crying over someone here and they're sad, they're hurt and they're upset that there's been I don't know, someone left. They're just gone. They're like, well, I'm sorry, but you're gone. And I don't know. Oh, this person makes me feel sorry for them. Them, Emily, Melissa, Maria, Michael, Jackson, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jack. Let's see. Anything for Scorpio to be aware of? So you got an impersonator. Oh, here we go again. Really? Someone's copying you. Could be Alchemy or Natalie, I don't know, but someone's copying someone. So, wants to be you, acts like you, dresses like you, looks like you, and copies you. Jesus Christ, what is it? Your twin flame or your soulmate? Really? Why are they hurting you? Why are they doing that? I'm copying everything that you do and what you say. I'm keeping an old Jesus Christ. Someone is really mimicking. Is it Michael? Trying to copy someone and say that they're a psychic? Here. I'm trying to copy and impersonate everything you do and watch you very closely so I can do what you do. Unless they're doing voodoo or sexual magic, I don't believe in any of that poppycock nonsense bollocks, because I'm a Scorpio rising. You might want to, but I don't. Okay, because I don't give it power to believe that it works. People can do it, sure, you can slit a cat's throat all you like, but it isn't going to do shit apart from kill an animal. That is pathetically stupid, okay? But, you know, each to their own, but I don't know why I'm hearing that. But, like, impersonator, okay? So someone's copying everything that you're doing. So, I don't know. This can be tarot card readers, watching tarot card readers, learning by tarot card readers and copying what they're saying and what they're doing. I don't actually agree with that, because you got to find your feet. Okay, you got to find what you're good at. I think there are too many tarot card readers out there, if I'm honest, that basically just read a book and make a quick buck. Christopher or Buck. I don't know. Like I said, I mean, it's the Mandela effect. I learned by someone else telling me what they learned, and I learned by them. Okay, so like I said, it's either good learning or bad learning, but because there's so much out there now, it's like, I don't know, why are we coming up with an impersonating, copying person? I don't know. Let's see. Well, we'll clarify it and tell you who or what or where, if I can. This is an I am. This is a Michael person here. Let's see. Scorpio. Scorpio, what they got coming up? So tripping on you. Oh my God, this person here again. It came up in another reading where I was saying about how I have conflict with my mother, which I do. I'm not going to keep bringing it up, but I am a Scorpio rising. She's a life path 4 with a Sagittarius moon and a Taurus north node. That makes that extremely fucking difficult for me because the person's obsessed. So they keep an eye on you. They get very upset because they keep trying to find out where you're going, what you're doing, blah, blah, blah. This is my 7 of Cups kind of energy. So I'm so upset that you have other options in your life that you decide to do things for yourself. Don't do that to a Scorpio. Just don't. Don't. Okay, now fair warning, you can try, but it won't work. Okay, so someone impersonates you. They get very upset because they can't conform to what you do. Okay, and they try, but they fail because it's not meant for them. So like I said, if anybody's copying your style, it won't work because that's not their style. Okay, so they'll trip up. They'll somehow find it wrong, or people will sniff out the fact, well, that's a load of bullshit. Okay, so I just find it bullshit because I can smell it. I can sniff it. It's just bullshit. Okay, so it could be a Sagittarius, Taurus, or low path 5. But either way, yeah, someone is just basically tripping their nut off. Which is, like I said, it's like I'm trying to make decisions for you. I think someone here is trying to impersonate someone's spiritual belief or gift here. And they're trying to impersonate it. But you would impersonate it. Because if you watch it, like if you watch me for a very long time, you'll probably not realise that you're more than likely copying me by watching me all of the time. Right? So, like I said, you'll start taking on their vocabulary and what they're doing and what they're saying. So you will... but eventually, people that copy, I just believe that you can tell that they're fake, that they're not actually doing that. Because they're trying to think, and I need time to think, and it needs to flow naturally, or Natalie, but it needs to flow. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Okay, this is bringing up, I don't know if this is going to relate to you, but me as a Scorpio, this fucking made me laugh. You know House of a Shoe, right? You know how she says Monte and all that sort of stuff, right? She says, bring me the Monty and all that sort of stuff. I actually see this tarot card reader once that used to copy literally everything they used to say. And she got that pissed off, she was a Taurus, I think. She got that fucking annoyed doing tarot card readings that she came on screen and started screaming at everybody saying, where's my Monte? Where's my Monte? YouTube hasn't got my Monte and I want my Monte. Okay, and that YouTube hadn't paid her as much as what she first thought. And she started ranting and raving and screaming and doing tarot card readings, and it was so fake. It was unreal. She had like 24,000 views on per video, and I'm like, oh my God. People are actually listening to that bollocks. Like, oh, where's my Monte? Where's my Monte? And I'm like, oh my God, I can tell that you're actually copying exactly what she's saying. Like, it's just like that. Like this. Like, it comes across as fake. I mean, me, as a personal tarot reader, what I like to do, I do my readings, right? And then sometimes you'll see me reenact out oh, fucking hell, Felicia, man, I can't believe that you're coming at me with all of this shit. And I'll go into life, right? That's me. That's my style. That's what I kind of like doing. I like diving into it and kind of giving you a real life circumstance of how it can feel and what it can be, right? That's me. That's what I like doing. And then sometimes you can watch people that just... they take things way up and beyond, and they start saying that they're a light seed worker, dark fucking angel of above, and God knows what else. And you're like, fuck, man, you all need to come back to Earth. You know, you're a fucking human being. No, I'm a fucking light working, star seed working, fucking, like, bro, what? It's like, oh God, man, hearing all of that jargon is just too much. Like, it's, you know, I'm a triple twin flame quadruple star seed intergalactic fucking. You're like, oh, are you? Okay, me, I'll deter from that. I'll be like, all right, okay, that's bollocks straight away. I would. I'm sorry, but I'll be like, okay, that is fucking stupidly bollocks, and I'm out. Like, I don't want to listen to that shit. Okay, I'm a triple light seed working fucking goddamn whatever. Really? Are you fucking lucky for you? Just if you're a fucking light working spiritual archangel, do not go and jump off a fucking cliff and kill yourself. For God's sake, don't do that. Don't think that you're Batman or Superman and you're going to do something daft, right? You're a fucking human being. You can't fly. This is where people say, can you tell me what are my spiritual gifts? Fuck knows, bruv. I don't know. A tarot card reader? A psychic? If you are, you'd know that you are because you'd be doing it. You can't just sit around watching you do it. But that's the trouble. There's too many people doing it. Everyone says that they're a fucking psychic when they just read tarot cards. I'm a psychic. What, because you're reading cards? That doesn't mean you're a psychic. You're a card reader. Sorry, but like everyone says, you know, I've watched them. Why am I talking about fucking tarot card readings? Is it a main concern here? I don't know, but normally when I'm talking, or Norman or Normington or Nigel or N, but like, you know. Oh dear, let's not go down that road. Let's see. Scorpio. You see, listening to too much bollocks, Scorpio, when you do loads of tarot readings and you watch loads of them, okay, you're actually missing the point. Like, you really are missing the point. You know, because you're taking on too much info. There isn't too much info that you really need to realise, okay, I've got my message. Okay. But like, you know, let's see anyway. Theft. So you got life path 7 or a Cancerian. Robbed, lost, theft, physical and emotional. So someone here keeps copying someone's shit. Like, I don't know who this person is, but they're impersonating someone. So it could be a catfish. You could be catfished to shit here. That's luring someone into a false sense of security to get your security money. Here, right? So I'm luring and baiting you in so I can get your money. So I can get your clients. Like I said, it can be, I've had it all on my channels, all over the place, right? I leave stuff all over the place so people will recognise my channel by leaving it in yours without your permission, okay? So, like I said, it can be that. Like, I need a leg up to be able to get other people to, so I don't have to put all the work in, and I can just take other people's work away from them so they can give me it, okay? So it could be that, like, you know, when it comes down... Why am I talking about goddamn YouTube again? When it comes down to things like that, like me, I've worked fucking years for this channel. Like, years for this channel. Like, it's took me a very long time to get to the very few subscribers that I do have. I'm not worried about subscribers. I'm more worried about view rate, really. But, like, you know... what this is... I'll tell you what this is. This actually came up on my Behind the Life of Tarot vlog. And someone put, you want... this is a thing here. What you want to do is this channel deserves more views. You want to use for life something or other. And I was like, what the fuck is this shit? And it was a person that was trying to get me to buy subscribers and everything else, right? So I was like, fuck that, I ain't doing that, right? So I thought, well, I'm going to look to see what the prices are. It was like $500, right? Or $50 or $100 to get like 100 subscribers. And stuff like that, right? When you do stupid shit like this, your algorithm, okay, will go spike like that, right? And then it'll go down. Now, they're bots, they're robots, right? So you'll get a spike, but you won't get a watch. So it will destroy your retention rate on YouTube, okay? Because you're getting a spike and then it just, people don't watch, okay? So it spikes, goes down, and then they're kind of like, okay, that's a robot. Because I've literally just got like 100 fucking subscribers, but nobody watched. And then the next time I do a video, no one's watching. So it goes down. Okay? So you chase that, right? So you destroy your algorithm because you're destroying fucking... this could be people that are buying subscriptions, by the way, maybe, I don't know, or trying to get you to. Don't believe the hype, it's bullshit, right? It's such a rip-off. You pay for it, you get an instant spike, but then it destroys your retention rate. YouTube realises that you've had a very big spike, and they wonder where it's all come from all in one go. Okay, so they're kind of like, okay, this is a little bit fucking suspicious. Right, have you paid for that? Right, so then they'll start watching you, right, here. So, you know, don't do stupid things like that if you're trying to get ahead of the game, just trying to get more, and think that people can do that, you know, because it won't work. It really won't. The retention rate is, are people going from one video to watch the next video? That's the retention rate, okay? How long are they watching for before they click off and get bored and fuck off? Like now I'm ranting. Boredom, off, don't want to know, so much in a rush to get my message, I don't want to stay around long enough to fucking learn anything, I just want to fuck off real quick, get what I can, take it and go, and then go to another one and another one and another one, and not contribute or listen. Actually fucking listen to what the person's saying, right? So, without the rant, you've kind of got this, or Anthony, or Anthea, or Anthony, okay, or Ansfield, or Adrian, or Andy, something like that, Abby, Abigail, I don't know. But what you've got this is, it seems to be here of maybe people trying to copy other people's ideas. Someone that's 100% tripping over a person by tripping over themselves and making mistakes, by tripping over things that they're doing, which means it's not meant for them, okay? I want to come out of this now and let's clarify them to find out what this is possibly about. Because it's really not going to be concerned YouTube all the fucking time here, but I just can't help but it be here. So travel. Why is travel here? So you've got a moon, which is Virgo, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but it's a life path 9 or a Virgo for me also. Okay. Then you've got an air sign, and then you've got the 4 Pentacles. So the Scorpio, a life path 4, yourselves, or you're saving up in order to be able to travel at some point. Now, if you're considering moving, you've got to have money to move. So it's about not living above your means. So it is realizing that if I spend, I don't need it. Okay, I don't need it. Okay, the want and the need is what you need in order to be able to get. Okay, so like it's the action before the reaction. Okay, so basically, if you're thinking about moving out, okay, and you've got money, it's about not using impulse. Impulse is something of impulse spending and impulse buying things that I really don't need, but I got it for an instant gratification of just getting it just for the sake of it. Okay, so it works off dopamine. Okay, dopamine is very difficult within the mind in order to create it oneself because you believe that something is going to create something within you, and that's not. Okay, so basically what a lot of you are probably doing is blocking out a mother, is not speaking to a mother or a father or a parent or something like that, and blocking this person out, considering maybe moving from this person, okay, because of the restriction, okay, because of the force, okay, the force of nature, Luke Skywalker, but for the force of nature, okay, for the love of God, Steve Vai, okay, so there's this, I can't be here. It upsets this person. They could play a guilt trip, maybe, on you, okay? Because they get upset by you, which means that I'm constantly always focused on you. Scorpio has an obsession. What I find is that Scorpio can be obsessed about their children, but life path 4s, in my experience, are more obsessed about kids. If you find a life path 4 that has children, you have a deep-seated obsession with children. Okay, so no tea, no shade, no blame. It's just the fact that what that is a projection of. Okay, it's a smothered, can't breathe, can't fucking think, can't know. Okay, and I get upset and I feel, let's see, crying over you, sad, hurt and upset. Crying over you, who's that's crying over you and are very upset? An Aquarian or a Leo. Okay, possible placement of. Okay, upset, emotional. Why? Why is the star upset? Because of an Aries or a Scorpio or another life path 4 or yourselves against this energy. It's because the person here wants input into someone's life with force. The star is about what's happening in your life. Where are you going? When you go out, what do you do? Who do you see? What do you do? All these sort of things. Because a person isn't gaining information into what this person does when they go out, like 8 is about going out, okay? What's in my future? What have you got planned for your future? Where have you been? What are you going? Who do you go and see? What I want an input into your life. Because this person isn't getting that input into their life, because of probably projection of blame, of wanting to know personal defects of a Scorpio. My mind is my mind, it's private, okay? My work is private, my life is private, what goes on in my head is private. Who I see, what I do is private. So don't ask that, because you'll get the information is, if I'm showing you signs, the fact that you're asking and I'm not talking and I'm not saying anything, that's a sign to say don't. Okay, so this person gets upset when they can't find out what goes on in another person's relationship or life. When they can't find that, they get really fucking annoyed because they could have been blocked here. Okay, now a block doesn't mean all social media. It also means that I'm not paying attention to you. Okay, so they get upset because they don't have an input maybe into a person's life. So it can also be grief-stricken as well. I can't get over the loss of someone, and I can't get over that at all. And I've lost loads of people in my life, and all I can think about is loss. I just think about loss, because don't forget, Scorpio is an emotional fixed sign, and so is a life path 4, okay, because they go towards their life path. That's their experience of becoming 4, okay. So restriction, if a life path 4 loses a child or a husband or a wife, they'll never, ever, ever, ever be able to drop it or stop talking about it. They'll go on about it for a long time, being restricted of grief, of not letting people into their life or letting them go, either. So they will be so restricted that they get upset, okay, that they'll multiply the energy of 4, which is a fixed sign. It's not your moon, your sun, or your rising or anything. It's an energy of 1 energy, your life path. It means the number. So it's all of the major arcanas, all of the fucking lower arcana cards that are of that number become that 1 energy, okay? So they become restricted, and because they can't have an input, they are so restricted that it's kind of like you're always trying to find out what I'm doing, where I'm going and everything else, and impersonating my life, that you don't need to, okay? You don't need to do that. All you need to do is just let me breathe and be, okay? So, but this person, like I said, it could be they lost a loved one in their life and they can't get over it emotionally. Like, they physically can't get over it emotionally. So they won't let someone else into their life, into a relationship. They won't. If this person is a mother that isn't in a relationship, that is single, and they had children and a husband at one point and they lost that person, for them to find another one is going to be virtually impossible, because they probably won't let another person into their life here. So let's see. Impersonator. Why does Scorpio have this impersonator, and who is that? Someone that's spying and watching on someone's channel or information or life. Like I said, an impersonator can come up as someone that watches. The watcher, okay? The cross-watcher, or the actual watcher of the energy. I'm watching your life, of you doing your life. I want an input into your life. Don't forget the vocabulary. I want to know what's in your. I want to know about you. You are to blame for upsetting me for having a life. You're upsetting me for leaving me. It's no one's fault. So what's the Page of Swords? Who is this person that's spying and watching? And 7 of Cups, they're unknown. This person's in the shadows. You got 2 like 7 energies here. Life path 7, Cancerian person, maybe impersonating people. What is this 7 of Cups? Why is this 7 of Cups here? It's a Scorpio. Life path 4, Aries or Scorpio. Another one, or yourselves? Impersonator wants to be you, acts like, well, it's kind of like they want to be you, they want to act like you, Scorpio. But you can't impersonate a Scorpio here. But you got 4s, you see. Whichever way you look at it, you got 4, 4 and 4. You got a lot of opposition, Scorpio. We always get that, you know, because you'll have oppositions with, depending on your numbers. But like, you know, Taurus is not a great in the rising for a Scorpio rising. Like a life path 4 is not a good for a Scorpio. Okay. Could be another one that has like a Scorpio in a certain placement here. What's this tripping on you? 9 of Swords. Sorry if you can't see, but you got a 9 of Swords and the Page. Where's the story here? Someone's stressed and they're worried constantly about their children or their parents. And they keep wanting an input into it, but they're not getting it. It's kind of like they're not getting their own way of what they want. Like, I want my own way of what I want. And because they're not getting what they want, they don't like that. They get annoyed by other people getting what they want. Like, they might fucking... Michael, I keep hearing. They might be very pissed off that other people have stuff that they don't. Okay, like, okay, I'm watching and I'm trying to impersonate and be you, but the reason why this person keeps tripping up is because they keep copying someone. Because don't forget, Spirit always watches you. It's always watching you do it. You can't keep your thoughts and what you do behind the scenes to yourself. People might see you or might not, but again, Spirit watches you do that, right? So you'll have this, like, because it's coming across as taking something else from someone. So it's running with the wolves. It's trying to, it's kind of like a business that tries to make a business on the side of a business, right? There's a big house or a big business here, and in order for us to make it, we need to get in to make money off this, okay? Theft. Why is theft, robbery and loss here? 10 of Swords, you see, it doesn't work. No, 4, because they're blocked. You've got all in the bottom row. This is funny, not funny, but you got 4, 4, 4 and 4. 4, 4, 4, fork off. There is so much fork offs in this reading that you might be getting the fork with a fork and saying, okay, hunger, fork off. Let's have a fork off. You might have a bad cough here. Fuck off. There is so much fuck off in this reading that I don't know. Like, don't bother coming back, Dave, because you ain't getting in. You can huff and you can puff and you can blow my house in, but you ain't getting in. You can think you can take it, but you're not. Okay. So it's kind of like you just took it too far. You keep thinking that you're going to have an input into my life, but you're not. Okay. You ain't going to learn by forcing your way into my life that shit actually works. You're having a laugh. No. Keep coming in and out of my life, confusing me to shit, tripping on me, constantly fucking focused on me all the time. That isn't going to work. What makes you think that is? You might as well stop doing that because it ain't working. It's not working with the Scorpios. It ain't. It ain't, Dave. It ain't. So, you know, it's kind of like this, well, we tried, it didn't work, so let's just go around it again until the person leaves completely and I've pushed them right out of my fucking life. But let's keep doing that until it pisses them off, until they get it. About moving, your environment is what changes you. It's like staying in this circumstance. No wonder this person's considering on travelling and moving because it's a pile of shit. Sorry, but that's the truth, right? So, you could be a scholar. Anyway, you could be a scallop. You could be a fish. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for listening to my story. I don't know if it relates to you or who that relates to. If it does... Well, I can't really say great because it's a pile of shit, so hopefully it doesn't. But anyway, Scorpio, that's what I got for you guys. Now, if you would like your weekly reading was done yesterday. I do a full table spread of Rider-Waite and I clarify them with a different Rider-Waite deck and tell you everything that you got coming up. And it can be about like a 2-week reading, most of them that are over there, because they're full table clarified cards. So it's quite a distance of time. So if you would like those, and then we do other cards, In the Shadows, In the Dark, Message of Closure, God knows what else. And then we clarify those too and give you other stories and stuff. So if you're interested in helping me out and visiting me as a channel, you might consider joining my Patreon. you'll need the silver or the gold tier, whichever one. They both have all the readings on. It's just that the gold tier has all the teaching stuff over there as well. You might want to join and copy it and then try and use it for yourself. But like, I don't mind. But anyway, there you go. So all links are provided below. Please make sure that you also follow Behind the Life of Tarot, because that's me and my girlfriend on our expedition of moving out from this place after Christmas and finding our own place. So we're going to show you all the places that we find, that we look around, going out shopping, buying all of that sort of stuff, and moving into our first house together, and then how we start to live in the new house. That should be sometime after Christmas. If you want to just join, it's free. It's another YouTube channel, okay? It's called Behind the Life of Tarot. I really would appreciate it. But yeah, all links are provided below. Thanks very much, Team Scorpio. Crackerjack, and I'll see you later.